Hey, Doug Giles here. This is my video blog for ClashDaily.com. Dig it? The title, America is Screwed Unless We the People Get Baptized in Our Founders' Rebel Spirit. I knew you'd like it. Check this out. For those who didn't know this, our nation was founded by brilliant, freedom-loving badasses. Oh, yes, she was. And I know it's hard to imagine that nowadays because our country is currently being deconstructed by moronic, liberty-choking dumbasses, also known as politicians. In particular, little chickie, liberal politicians. Liberals, you see, all right, y'all taking notes? Liberals don't mind what you do as long as they approve. They're kind of like King George and his inbred dipsticks in that regard. Or for a more au courant example, they're somewhat like Islam with their fascism, sans the billy goat beard, of course. Now, that said, our current crop of freedom stranglers aren't entirely made up of leftists, as there are many who claim to represent us conservatives, yeah, us on the right, who also believe it's their duty to make our lives beholden to big government, power-hungry dillweeds. Now, if our founders were around right now, let's see, what would they do? I think they would stomp on this current crop of managers like a narc at a biker party. And I'm talking literally, as in squish, squish. Yep, from a freedom standpoint, our founders were a horse of a different stripe, folks. They hated control freaks. They loathed tyrants. They trusted government about as far as I could toss Rosie O'Donnell following her 5 p.m. feeding after I just finished the hotter than hell 100, y'all. Now, indeed, our original framers got this incredible country up and running, and you know what they did after they got it up and running? They started looking for a sign, a seal, an emblem, some kind of thing that they could cobble together, you know, kind of a motto which would encapsulate what they had concocted on fresh American soil. Benjamin Franklin, being the rebel that he was, wanted it to be a picture of Moses confronting Pharaoh. When Moses confronted Pharaoh and told him to cease the enslavement of Israel and let God's people go. Now, the image was to be encircled with the little phrase. This little phrase said, y'all ready for this, especially you nice little dinkies in the Republican Party? The phrase that Benjamin Franklin wanted around his picture of Moses confronting Pharaoh was the phrase, rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. That's what Ben Franklin wanted as the seal of America. Today, by the way, Thomas Jefferson liked it so much, Jefferson made it his official seals. Now, check this out. Today, especially in Beho's bedamned land, in his crappy days that he's foisted upon us, the symbol that the left would concoct to represent their American dream, well, it would be a pic, y'all ready, of a dependent 45-year-old multi-pierced lesbian breastfeeding off a big old saggy milk-dried government dog tit. That would be the symbol and the motto of the Nuevo America seal. A veritable dependent, leftist, indebted, and enslaved minion from the cradle to the grave. Now, what's my point in this rambled, jambled, messed up old rant of mine this afternoon? Well, it's this. We're all wussies. All of us. We don't have the mettle that Franklin and Jefferson and the founders did. Come on, folks. We don't have that singular spirit that made this grand American experiment in self-governance tick. I'm guilty, and you're guilty, and we can blame corrupt politicians. We can puff our chest. We can scream at Rachel Maddow and MSNBC all day long, but the truth is, we let these corrupt bastards do it to us. We traded our freedoms, our prosperity, and our original roots and moorings for mediocre comfort over duty. We did it. And we're daft enough that we believe politicians on the left and the right that they're going to fix things time and time again. Now, I believe until we the people resurrect the aforementioned motto and mantra by which the likes of Franklin and Jefferson clipped along, namely, and pardon my redundancy, rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God, then we will continue to see this land morph into a cartoon of what it was intended to be. Yep, until we internally get to where our founders were, in particular, believing like they did that it was their divine duty to vehemently oppose oppressors and not kiss their enslaving butts, we will continue, y'all ready? We'll continue to eat crap and content ourselves with ever-decreasing freedom, and the land of the free and the home of the brave will irreversibly morph into the land of the bound and the home of the slaves. Doug Giles, ClashDaily.com. Check us out.